Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then it's LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's George in at the 2 guard.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Al Chamberlain pass to Leonard. Outside, SGA, pocket 4, lets it go from deep, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, George with it. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. With the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And the second free throw, good. Here's SGA. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Leonard the bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
Chamberlain, 1 shot.
1 shot.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. James kicks to Giannis. KD on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. A nice shot by KD.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Leonard. Back to SGA. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here are the Clippers. O'Neal finds Antetokounmpo. Now George. Clippers moving the ball around. Durant in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. KD's got 9.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
James looking around. Durant for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 1:44 left to play here in the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
With the step back. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
James. One shot.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now, here's SGA. Chamberlain with a screen on James. Chamberlain, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James in the post. SGA defending. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that sliver of room off the screen, all that Leonard needed.
Bulls shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the free throw, no good.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Leonard's got 5.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
From deep, George. No good that time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep the crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Kareem. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now Leonard, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
James outside. Outside, George. Giannis kicks to Durant. Back to Giannis. James, a screen on Leonard. Pass to James. 3-ball, LeBron James.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Durant dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Shaq. Now, here's George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's James. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. SGA against James. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. From deep, James. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the King is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Leonard to end the run. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring in this one. O'Neal sets the screen for James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
SGA with the ball. James covering. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, just 5 to shoot. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. Latrey. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles leading by 5. Durant kicks to Antetokounmpo. LeBron outside. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Chicago. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Now, here is Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard. Chamberlain with a screen on Giannis. From deep, SGA. It's hauled in by George. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's O'Neal. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
KD dishes to George. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
Antetokounmpo passes to O'Neal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. O'Neal sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. To end the cold streak. He can't get it to go. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaq in at the center. James, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts one up from 19. Wembanyama with the rebound. Outside Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Durant with a screen on Leonard. No one near James as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. LeBron's got 13.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Leonard inside. Working on George. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
From deep, James. It's all in by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to SGA. Now, here's Chamberlain. Guarded by O'Neal. Chamberlain kicks to Leonard. Giannis against SGA. Shot from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Outside, George. Pass to James. O'Neal sets the screen for James. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Bounce pass from SGA. And Leonard gets it to go.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here is James. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. 4 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there. The catch and the flush. O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Leonard. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Leonard. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Nice shot by James.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
SGA against James. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander over James. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to James. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeBron's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, KD. Leonard against George. Back to KD. O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside, George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Chamberlain is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo after the Bulls pick up 2. O'Neal sets the screen for George. Pass to James. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Chamberlain. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chamberlain got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. A 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
George passes to LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
James outside. Giannis outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with it. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. George against SGA. Here's Antetokounmpo. The three is off. 1:51 left in the fourth. James against Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Shaq.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Got it to go off the glass.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
O'Neal there for the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game and stolen by Leonard. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
That's a big make. Now a three will only tie it.
The Bulls call timeout. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Fires the three. And get the three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? You missed the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, it's not looking good for him. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, there's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.
So the Clippers win the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Paul George out there with James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. From the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Tipped. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's SGA. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Just over a minute and a half in. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Durant. Lets it fly. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
James finds Leonard. George, a screen on SGA. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. SGA passes to Durant. Misses the 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's SGA. And he lobs it up to the rim.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Clippers trail by 4. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to George. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard finds George. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Really left him alone that time. James has got 5 now.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's scoreless, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Goes up on the wing. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He has 7.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
SGA passes to Durant. Back to SGA. He shoots. Giannis with the rebound. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the floor for the Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Paul George. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 5. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. SGA passes to Wembanyama. Back to SGA. Clock at 6. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11. Clippers trail by 7. James outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. From the stripe. Durant, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Now James kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Left side SGA. Puts it up from the high post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Leonard. Puts up a three. O'Neal pulls it in. The Clippers lead by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside, SGA. Durant for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Pass to James. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here we go. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked. They get it back. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, he cranks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Shoots. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Basketball.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Outside Wembanyama. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
From the Pocket by Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Durant against George. The open shot by SGA. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. SGA's got 13.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up with 3. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 7. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Rebounded by LeBron. Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Antetokounmpo. George finds Leonard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here are the Clippers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. 13 feet out. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
SGA passes to Durant. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George finds James. James with the focus.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. SGA's got 7 points for the quarter. Wembanyama against James. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
1:03 left in the third quarter. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. The Clippers trail. James outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And the Clippers with the ball. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wembanyama from deep three-point land. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Leonard against Durant. And stolen by Leonard. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And he's going for the lob. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Clippers, James is out there with Paul George. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. George outside, over Wembanyama, and George gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's O'Neal. Up top, SGA, check by James, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. James from distance. Easy work.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Clippers call timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James brings the double team. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Durant. Outside SGA. And yes, sir, hits the wide open James.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Buries it from outside.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Outside SGA. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now James. Outside George. He lets it go. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Screen by O'Neal. Oh, he misses the layup.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Now James. James double team. Oh, he can't jam it home. O'Neal with it. Antetokounmpo's there with the step back. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Antetokounmpo, right side.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
On the wing, SGA, checked by James. SGA against James. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Durant surveying the D. Here's a floater. And there it is.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Leonard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. The Clippers call timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Intercepted! Antetokounmpo with it. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.